Today we're going to be showing you guys 5 keto-friendly products that are actually worth buying. These are all things that we have purchased with our own money and then repurchased them and currently have them in our pantry because we love them so much. Keto is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry nowadays. It's tough to know which products that you should and shouldn't buy.
So we put our thinking caps on and tried to remember which products really stood out to us in the last few months.
And some of these products are a little bit on the expensive side, but they pack a bunch of flavor, which is why we are including them. And this video is not sponsored. And if any of these brands that we mentioned today want to reach out to sponsor videos, you know where to reach us. Anyway, Sarah and I live a technically keto lifestyle, which is a term that we made up. We focus on being in ketosis. And there is not necessarily something that is keto and not keto. You could eat sugar on keto as long as you're eating the right amount of sugar. 20, 25 net carbs a day. Some people can even eat 50 net carbs a day and still be in ketosis. It's more about you choosing what you can handle and what you can't, and building a life that is more relaxed than other people who claim that they know everything about keto.
Well, and it's worked for us for over 4 years. We've lost over 160 pounds combined. So I think we're doing something that works for us in the long term.
And it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but honestly, this is the longest Sarah and I have ever stuck to anything in our lives, and it's because we allow ourselves some indulgences. So if you guys are down for that, please subscribe. We are really hoping to hit 250,000 subscribers this year. Subscribing is free. It's just clicking a button, but it really does help support our channel. So let's get into the first one. Let me tell you, the first time I tried this product, I was absolutely blown away. It is not specifically keto. It is not specifically a keto food, but it is keto friendly. And it is truffle mayo. This is truffle mayo. And if you guys know me well, you know that I enjoy mayo.
She's a mayo gal.
I'm a mayo gal. I'm a sauce gal.
Mayo on any burger, especially in large amounts, most likely Emily.
This is the pinnacle of mayonnaise. This company, Truff, makes black truffle infused condiments. And it is a small jar, but a teaspoon of this packs so much truffle flavor that I doubt that you could eat a lot more than it, honestly.
Yeah.
1 tablespoon of this truffle mayo is 110 calories. 0 net carbs. It's made with cage-free eggs and infused with black winter truffle. So it says that it has about 16 serving sizes in this little container. You're supposed to refrigerate this after opening.
I do.
Okay. Sarah and I have used this to dip all kinds of stuff into it, and it just makes it an excellent, excellent sauce. We made Heavenly Fans keto french fries. We dipped it in this, and it was so good.
Recently I had a keto-friendly burger with mushrooms and onions, and just using this really brought out that mushroom flavor. It was so good.
You could even split this with regular mayo if you want just a half of that flavor, because I'm telling you, it's very, very strong. So I think this will run you under $10 depending on where you buy it from. But overall, this is a definite have in your pantry, in your refrigerator. I will always be buying this product. Moving along to the second one, and as you can see, it's almost empty. Sarah has bought a new one and it's on the way currently. This is the Truff Black Winter Truffle Infused Olive Oil. And this is a bit more expensive. I think this is about $20. This is 6 fluid ounces, but again, it is so highly flavored with truffle that you only need a couple tablespoons. I have made a roasted green beans with this on top with some almonds, and it is just absolutely delicious. It has about 130 calories per 1 tablespoon and 0 net carbs.
In a video a couple months ago, we made a ricotta scrambled eggs and we drizzled some of this truffle oil on top. Divine. I made it every day that week with some Parmesan on top. It really brings out that umami, is that what it's called? Flavor. If you like truffles, you guys are gonna love these products. Another great idea, Sarah and I do make a keto ravioli. We actually used a sage brown butter in that, but I think that drizzling those ravioli with this would have been amazing, and we're gonna definitely try that come the fall. This oil makes everything taste amazing to the people online, so we are not the only ones obsessed with it.
So the third keto-friendly item that Sarah and I have been absolutely obsessed with and have bought it several times is Imi ramen. We have used this in a couple videos so far, and we used it the first time we were just trying it out to make Panda Express's chow mein, but keto and at home. And ever since then, I have bought this several times to have it in my pantry because it just makes an amazing dinner where I don't have to put a lot of effort in. I honestly am not like the biggest fan of like soupy ramen.
Right.
I am going for the noodles. I want something where I can cook the noodles and have them taste like actual noodles. And these are the closest thing that we've found so far. Whenever we bring up this product, a lot of people complain about the price. This is a small company, and you know what? If you go to Whole Foods and you see ramen, they're like $4 a bag for just like your standard organic ramen noodle packages. Like, unless you're eating like the ones that are 50 cents a piece, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. This is something though that when I have it, I feel like I'm indulging in something that I shouldn't have. This is a smaller company. We have a coupon code for it if you want to check it out. Like we said, all these are going to be linked below. So I will make Imi ramen once a week, and I typically just have the noodles not dry, but like without broth, because that's the way I like to eat it. I will cook up the noodles, I will saute some vegetables, and I will make some scrambled eggs, and I will put a big old pile of kimchi next to it. It is so beautiful. Top it with some green onion and soy sauce, and it is like one of my favorite things that I eat, period.
They have different flavors,
Yeah.
and they are plant-based. So
Right.
even if it says chicken, it's just flavored that way.
I will give some tips though, like if you are going to cook this, I would cook it longer than you anticipate. I have heard some people say that it didn't have a good texture, but I have never experienced that if you cook it long enough. It says between 6 and 8 minutes, but maybe cook it 10 or 11 minutes, and it really does. I can't tell the difference, honestly, between this and a regular noodle. I haven't had a regular noodle in a while.
Something
This
that's
product,
easy,
yeah.
it's packaged, and it's ready to go in like 10 to 15 minutes. You have a complete meal ready for you. I mean, there's just very few options like that in a keto lifestyle. So we don't eat this stuff every day, but it's awesome to have available.
So this is number 3, Imi ramen, 100% worth it. We love it. Next up, we have this. We have this.
It's so
Whatever. Next up, we have this, which is a keto spread by Chalk Zero. I am a savory person.
Same.
I would rather have a ramen than have a lot of sweets on the market today, but I saw this product and I said, I love white chocolate.
Same.
It's like my favorite flavor. If we're talking about sweet things, white chocolate is up there. And I kind of like Nutella, but I saw this white chocolate hazelnut spread and I had to try it. And let me tell you, this stuff is dangerous. It's so good.
Dangerously good.
I thought I was going to make myself sick the first time I tried it because I kept on going back for more. I can't handle a lot of sweet stuff anymore, but this stuff is so good. This is a 12-ounce container. I think that they have it for about $8 or $9 on Amazon, and it's about 180 calories a serving, which is a lot because it's 2 tablespoons, but it is so packed full of flavor and so delicious. And if you're sensitive to like a lot of keto sweeteners, I would try this product because Sarah and I are new to Chalk Zero products. Like I have never tried them before. I was eating a lot of Lily's stuff earlier in not my career, but Chalk Zero is making some amazing products. They have things like marshmallows. They have things like spreads, syrups, right. This is sweetened with monk fruit extract. You know, a lot of people ask what our favorite sweeteners are, and because we are cooking a lot and baking a lot on our channel, we tend to go with allulose for a lot of it just because it bakes kind of like sugar. But honestly, Sarah and I don't use a lot of sugar alcohols day to day. We don't add things like erythritol or even allulose into like our coffee day to day. We're only using it like baking because we want it to be successful. And allulose kind of acts like regular sugar. But day to day, Sarah and I don't really use sugar substitutes because we're more of savory people.
I don't think that was always the case, but
No.
as I've turned keto, I like salty, fatty foods rather
Right.
than sweet foods for some reason, which
Right.
works out for me because, having that stuff in the house usually would be dangerous to me, but this is divine.
Right. It has 2 grams of net carbs per serving, but it has a lot of fiber in it. So if you're worried about like total carbs, this is not going to be for you again. But this is one of my favorite products that I have tried in the last 6 months, and it's worth it. The last thing is I don't know if it's the most extreme, but it is worth it and it is delicious and it's kind of crazy. So the last one we're going to talk about is just filling up the room with its intoxicating scent. This is the croissant by Hero.
Cue spotlight.
Yeah.
Cue the
This is-
keto police.
Cue the keto police. So the first time I heard about this company is when Subway started introducing their bread in some stores. Now, guess what? Never came here to Chicago. I think we signed up to get like alerts
Yeah.
because I really wanted to try it at Subway, and we got an alert for this instead. And it says here 27 delicious buttery layers of goodness. Hero croissants contain 2 net carbs, 0 sugar, making them the perfect treat to share with friends and family. The culinary team at Hero Bread partnered with a Sonoma, California-based French bakery to craft each of the handmade croissants featuring clean ingredients and a better nutritional profile. It took them 2 years to come up with the formulation of this croissant, and the price reflects that. Because a package of 6 of these croissants is going to run you almost $40. So Sarah and I decided to pull the trigger and get it. And let me tell you, it does taste absolutely legit, and you can tell why they're expensive. So you can freeze these. Sarah has chosen to save some of hers. I ate mine right away because we shared a package of 6. And my husband, who is not keto most of the time, loved these croissants. And so we toasted it up with a little bit of butter. But these are so good that Sarah has been saving them for this moment. And they are stunning. Sarah hasn't tried this again in a couple months.
You just never find this type. You never find this type of texture on keto.
Right.
So it really does have 27 layers of flakiness. Croissants are another one of those products that people are like really using in their cooking nowadays and making them viral. People are making s'mores with croissants instead of using graham crackers. So you could participate in this. Use some chalk zero. Use their marshmallows and make a s'more out of it. Yeah, I mean, this is a limited time product.
We should probably mention that. These are not available all the time. You can sign up at their website, I think, to get notified if they're back in stock. And it is really worth it when they are available. You can freeze them, like we mentioned, and then just have one once in a while. That's like the theme of this video, is that you should be having these things once in a while.
Having them in moderation.
Right. Not only because they're high in total carbs, but they are also expensive.
I mean, this is a treat to have. But yeah, we thought, why don't we try it with some of that chalk zero white chocolate hazelnut spread and see how it works. Stir it about. It does separate, so you need to stir this chalk zero stuff just to make sure that it's incorporated. Just a little bit on the spread on here. Oh yeah, pull it apart. That's a good idea.
It's buttery.
I'm just gonna pass away. Speechless. Now this is something, like I said, we are going to be eating sparingly. Sparingly. That is part of the lesson that you have to learn while you're on keto, is that these things can keep you on track when you eat them in moderation, just like with everything. So
is this hitting the spot?
It's hitting the spot, yeah. It just feels so luxurious. It feels so decadent. It feels like I'm cheating, but I'm not.
Feels wrong.
It feels wrong, right. I don't know.
Really good. And Hero Bread has a variety of different other breads that they have. Hot dog buns, hamburger buns, seeded bread that Sarah's husband really loves. They have just like a white bread. You know, if you guys want to make an order, we're going to be leaving it linked below. This is the kind of thing where if I see it's available, I'm just going to buy it because I want to have it in my freezer and have it once a month. So we would like to know if you guys have any products that you love and it's absolutely worth the money to buy. We would love to try some of your favorites if you'll comment below. And if you guys want to see the video where we recreated a trend that has over 1 billion views using these Immy noodles, you can click right here and we will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.
Those are mine.